I'm also pleased to tell you that we have a very special royal guest who will be arriving here complete with motorcade and outriders at 4:45. I'm not in a position to reveal who it is. Suffice it to say that she parachuted into the Olympic Stadium on the opening night. And she will be with us, this very special royal guest, all afternoon, and will be presenting all the medals as we go through a dozen or so various events. We're just hoping we can avoid a diplomatic incident here and that the Queen doesn't arrive before the Mayor. So we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. We'll never be forgiven for that, and the Mayor will probably be put into her own town jail underneath the Guildhall. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Mayor of Lyme Regis, resplendent in those gold chains. Please give her, she's been greeted by the town crier, I beg your pardon. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Worship, the Mayor of Lyme Regis, Councillor Sally Holman. Sally's had a magnificent summer. I'm sure she sees this as the crowning glory, greeting our royal visitor to this royal borough, or former royal borough. And I'm sure also she's been keeping an eye on the sailing races, which are Olympic sailing races. Those of you who are visitors at Portland, just across the bay here, where Ben Ainsley is striving for Olympic glory.
And just reduce the queue in case the cars come.
We've also just been informed, ladies and gentlemen, that the Queen will be accompanied by corgis. There is a ban on dogs on the main beach at this time of the year, and whether the town clerk is going to just turn a blind eye to that, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like he's going to. This could be another diplomatic incident. If the enforcement officer is around, he could be slapping a ticket on our royal guest. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. And this splendidly dressed gentleman here with a pith helmet, that's Hugh Dunford-Wood, one of the magnificent members of the art community in Lyme Regis. And this was his idea. It was going to take place during the Jubilee celebrations in Lyme, but was rained off. And since then, he and his team of helpers and organisers have extended it. It was going to be the Jubilee Games. It's now the Lyme Lympics for obvious reasons. They've done a brilliant job, put in a lot of work. So for Hugh and his team, big cheer, please. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, with the motorcade and outriders. Let's hear it, please, for our royal guest. An appropriate limousine also for this occasion.
Can you go on with the carpet? Go on, run with the carpet.
And the Queen, as always, accompanied by Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, looking resplendent in his official Navy uniform. Remarkable likeness to Chris Boothroyd as well. Big cheer now. Welcome, Her Majesty. Big cheer, please. And the Queen is wearing a two-piece turquoise suit with accompanying feathered hat. Does anybody here know anything about fashion? You've got to be joking. So it's a matching dress and coat. I'm very sorry, but it is turquoise, I think. And the Queen has been presented with a bouquet by 8-year-old Emma Verdon. And the corgi getting great attention from the children. And they've just been greeted by the Queen and now shaking hands with Mike Lewis, the town clerk. Hugh Dunford Wood doing the introductions, now being introduced to Alan Bean, the town crier. And in this very special Jubilee year, we are of course delighted and honoured to welcome Her Majesty to this former royal borough. And as always, the Queen paying great attention to the numerous children who are following her around. She has a kind word for all of them.
Who's this young lady?
Handing a bouquet to her lady-in-waiting.
And are you another member of the press? You shouldn't allow the press anywhere near us.
Prince Philip meeting a member of the press, the fragrant Francesca, my daughter.
Are you fragrant?
He's been his usual rude self to the press, never been a great admirer of Her Majesty's press, Prince Philip.
Sent away. We should be allowed to enjoy our holiday in peace. Right.
A cheer for the Queen and Prince Philip as they take to the podium. A very regal royal way from both of them. I've got a feeling they're both enjoying this, you know. The Queen has declined the microphone and is going to make an announcement using her own method.
Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello. Well, Philip and I are delighted to be here at this lovely seaside town of Lyme Regis on such a beautiful evening. So I shall now declare the first Lyme Lympics open.
Where are the Olympics?
So Lyme Lympics is officially opened by the Royal Party. Thank you very much indeed. Big round of applause for Her Majesty and Prince Philip again, please. Thank you. So the first event in Lyme Lympics, the first ever Lyme Lympics, is the children's tug of war on the Cobb Beach. And the Duke of Edinburgh is joining in. He's being one of the official judges, making sure that the rope is in the right place for this, the final pull-off of the children's tug-of-war, the first event of the very first Lyme Lympics. Are you ready, kids? Are you ready? Let's hear you. Okay, officials, are they ready? Here we go then. Ready, steady, pull! Very little in this official pull. This could go on for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. The anchorman of the side here nearest to us weighs in at 4.5 stone. And it seems to me a few fathers might be joining in. Could be a steward's inquiry. Big hand for the team on the top of the beach here. They are the winners. Well done. Big round of applause. Did you enjoy that, kids?
Hard him up. Exit. Go. Go on, Jevon.
This is the 6 to 10. Very professional, very fast. Whoa. A little bit of bumping and boring. Steward's inquiry there. Silver medalist here. Now the gold medal. Oh, sorry, it's the bronze. We did gold first, did we?
Yeah.
Beg your pardon, sir. I was right after all. And the Duke of Edinburgh was wrong.
You come from the press, don't you?
I do indeed.
You're always right.
Kathy, he said everyone's wrong. So as I go along the line, you can all let me know, I will announce it to the multitude. Call arms, Ricky Sing, the fireman, Harry Tate, the Harvey, Melvin, Lisa Cafe, Fireman, Kate Cafe, the volunteer. Okay. Okay, you all know what you have to do. On your marks. Get set. Go.
We have to fill it last with seawater, put it on that tray and then finishing line.
We've got ring things first. James Cafe second. And Beach House Cafe.
I think the first one was very suspicious. I think we might have a drug test.
Right, there's been a complaint. We're going to have a drug test. Any of the competitors found not to have drugs in their system will be banned. We know what the waiters are like in Lyme Regis. Who won it? Was it Will? From where you from, Will?
Where are you from, Will?
Where you from, Will?
Rinky Tinks.
This is Will.
Rinky Tinks is the winner.
This is
It's from Ricky Tink!
This is Will from Rinky Tink.
Rinky Tinks, that's the ice cream.
Do me a favour, get back top.
That's a good football team, and he's not bigger than that in those days. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Big round please for the old fossils.
Brilliant. Totally mad.
Well done, you.
Okay, next event. Oh, medal presentation for the mobility scooter race. And the Queen's mingling with the crowd now. She's going to go into the crowd to present the medals. That was a great bit of fun. Well done. Thank you very much for joining in the spirit of that, and all those of you who have been cheering them on. But she has a council meeting tonight. Strategy and policy, she tells me. Best of luck with that.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
And they're off. As you can see, mobility on this is hugely difficult. We're expecting the race to finish sometime after 9:30. I assume the race has started.
So Pip, what do you think has been the highlight of today so far?
Well, it's got to be the arrival of the Queen after parachuting into the Olympic Stadium for the launch of the Olympic Games. It's magnificent that she's taken the time to come here today with the Duke of Edinburgh, who is his usual obnoxious self. But she's also brought one of the corgis. Well, the other one died en route, I'm afraid. We're going to bury it on Monmouth Beach afterwards. But another unique Lyme Regis event, never been held before. Lyme Lympics, we left the O off. A little bit of alliteration is always good, I think. And great crowd here, visitors joining in, and we're going to be having the nettle eating competition, which I know, Nomad, you'll be taking part in.
What do you think? I wouldn't take bets on that.
When you got your medals, I want you to come over here in front of the PA position so we can introduce you to the crowd, okay? Those of you who've got the medals, come over to here.
Are you ready? On your mark.
Very impressive start. One striker already. But there's nothing in it. 3 teams at the front. Cheesemonger's team struggling a bit.
Come on, Cheesemonger! Come on!
Cheesemonger's team struggling a bit.
Running gracefully.
Neck and neck. Come on, cheer them out with the finishing line. There's 5 minutes. Oh, you can do it. the judges. Are you allowed to throw yourself over the line, or did you have to cross it standing on the skis? That's the issue the judges are going to have to decide. Controversy at the end of this race.
I'm terribly sorry, the first lot is disqualified because you fell over and the tips of your skis didn't cross the line.
Ooh. How many of you agree with that? Cheer if you agree with that. If you disagree, cheer. The eyes have got it. You're disqualified. Off you go. Favourites for this is Jeff Baker's team with Cy the Fish. Yeah, here they go. Oh, all-female team. Look at that for coordination. Oh, they're down. They're down. Too confident. And the late entries are the ones that are taking the lead. For technique, this is obviously the best race of the day. And now the difficult bit is turning around and coming back. Here we go. Oh, brilliant. Oh, and that one's down. And the late entries are clearly in the lead. A very clever turn. Chanting left, right as they come in. Obviously some military experience here. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen, perfectly executed. And Dad is pulled to the floor by one of his children, saying, Dad, promise me you'll never do that in company again. I've seen milk turn quicker than Jeff Baker's team. And here they come. One three-man team. Oh, is that a three-man team? No. Some seaweed-clad monster at the end there. Come on, chill him in. Well done. Cy the Fish, don't give up your day job. Right. Guy, Melissa, Jamie and Chris were the winners of the second one, is that right? Yeah. And we don't know, we haven't got a clue who won the first one. They've disappeared in total embarrassment. But thank you very much indeed, mums and dads, for taking part. Of course, a lot of fun.
The object is to throw as far as you can, and the bit nearest you is as far as you've got it. Okay, not the furthest, but the bit nearest you.
The idea is to toss the cable as far as the competitor can.
Right, ready, steady, go.
What?
And Cy the Fish. Here we go. Big hand for him. Oh, good effort. Oh, yes. Has that got it?
Well, that could be the gold.
Yep.
Everybody knows it.
Very professional approach to it. Oh yes, yeah, and he's in the lead.
I think it's best.
Oh, it's going in my mouth!
Everything's got to stay on, yeah. Hi, Amanda.
What is
There we are, 7 raving beauties, mermaids.
I'm not enjoying this.
On your hops. Ready. Steady. Start.
False start.
On your hops. Ready. Steady. Go.
And they're off. Big cheer, come on, big cheer for the mermaids. Oh! Well done. Big cheer for them, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of fun. And a big cheer for Amanda, who made her own mermaid costume. Over there in the pink. Lyme's very own mermaid. Well done, Amanda. Wave to the crowd. You're a star. Look at this, blindfolded. They haven't got a clue where they are. That's not unusual for the people of Lyme Regis, I might add. Give them a big cheer when they set off. It might not be in the right direction. Whoa! This is much better when it's down with the guts of the cider on board as well, I can tell you. Whoa. A little bit of jousting going on. There's a French competitor in the front line there. Yeah. Let's hear it for France. And they're off. Give it a big
We get it to all, sir.
We will not be responsible for any others. What happened to the Frenchman? Here they come. Brilliant, well done, what a great event. Let's all do it.
Come on, you're doing well. You're doing well. No, come this way.
Tiger Fish is in terrible trouble. He has absolutely no idea where he is.
You're doing well. Come over here. You're doing well. Come over here.
Oh, I think Lyme Regis is the most wonderful place. I don't know why. I've never been here before.
Well, you never been invited, that's one reason, probably.
Is that because I'm usually so rude?
Well, I couldn't possibly say that, sir, but read my newspaper next week and you get the answer to that. Can I say thank you to you and the Queen for gracing us with your presence?
You can say thank you, sir, but did you say you have a newspaper?
Not many people would describe it as that, I must admit.
Well, I have to say, sir, that I have great objections to most of the things that I read in the newspapers. But I am very surprised to hear that anything happens in Lyme Regis. It's so out of the way. How do you write any news?
Well, it's been a bit of a quiet summer, as you know. But listen, we never let the facts get in the way of a good story, so if it doesn't happen, we make it up, as you well know.
Really? I thought nothing had ever happened here since that bastard Monmouth came and tried to take the crown away from...
All right, we'll cut you off there. We don't want to know about that. The visitors don't want to know about that. Ladies and gentlemen, big round for the Queen and Prince Philip. He's rather enjoying that role. Apparently there is an art to this. Being drunk helps.
You be the first. You be the first. Come on. Come on. No.
Come on, there must be one bold person amongst us.
Nope.
What's the part cider? Could somebody...
I'll go
and get me up.
Someone's gone, it's alright Jeff, someone's gone.
It's alright. He's going to have a pint of cider. Them Yorkshiremen will do anything for a free pint, you know that, don't you? Give him plenty of air, kids. Give him plenty of room. Are you doing it as well, love? You on too? What's your name? Mary. Is that Mary? Have you ever done it before, Mary?
She's local.
Oh, yeah, she's local. Local. L-O-C-A-L, not loco. Alright? Come on, Mark. Mark, this is a... Come on, Mark, man up on this. This is a manly thing. How are you doing? Another one? 4. Mary. Sorry, it's Mary, not Mary. Is that right? Mary. 8 leaves down. And Mark from Leeds. Looking pensive. Number 5. Wash down. And Jeff Baker's. He's doing it now. He's eating it now. That doesn't surprise me at all.
They've had 1 minute.
They've had 1 minute. 25. Could somebody call Dr. Forbes Watson for me, please? I've got a feeling here.
Jeff is a vegetarian. He is a vegetarian.
Yeah, Jeff, I know you're a vegetarian, but that's taking it too far, son, alright? He's now using this, or his family is, to threaten the kids. They said, if Daddy eats this, you've got to eat your sprouts at Christmas, alright? Oh.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, you only got another minute. Mark, don't give in, son. Come on, think of Yorkshire. Think of me selling that picture to the Yorkshire Post in the morning. Come on, don't let me down. Hey? They don't pay much for Yorkshire papers. Mary, how you doing? Mary, you still there? Mary's still standing. You're on 7. Mark, how you doing? Hey? You sure? Come on, son. You can do it. Hey? Come on, you've gone through a lot. Are you a Leeds United supporter? You're a Leeds United supporter. Listen, you've been through a lot in your life, son. Come on, you can rise to this.
10, 9, 8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give them a big round of applause. Mark and Mary. And look at this. And they get a gold medal for nettle eating. As bad as the 1948 games when they had a gold medal for etching in poetry. Mark, you're a hero. I tell you. Look at, give him a... You are the most famous Yorkshireman in Lyme Regis. Don't ever forget it. Okay? If the mayor was here, I tell you, if the mayor was here, you've got freedom of the borough. You would. I'm going to nominate you, all right?
To the best dressed mermaid.
To the best dressed mermaid. Where is she?
Francis James. Francis James.
Oh, it's from Francis Jane, is that right? The boat, is that a plug? That's going to cost you.
Caught by, on the fishing boat, Francis Jane. Well done, great, smashing costume. What are we doing now?
This end is Her Majesty's team, the other end is Prince Philip's team.
Alright, a little bit of royal rivalry here. This side is Her Majesty's team. She will be there. She will be there, egging them on, giving them a few tips. She's very much into extreme sports after parachuting into the Olympic Stadium. And the one down the bottom, the team down the bottom, the seaside, will be Prince Philip's team. So, are you ready? Over to you, Mr. Starter. Take the strain. Come on, you match, get them going. You will pull, she's saying, you will pull. Come on, the Queen's team. Who's supporting the Queen's team? Come on, the Queen's team. Several of the Prince Philip's team are already in the water. And the first pull goes to Prince Philip. Now remember, chaps, you're pulling for the Queen, right? Come on, Her Maj. Pull for the Queen. Oh dear. Oh, Prince Philip's coming. He's not happy. He's not. Oh, he's not happy. Prince Philip is alleging. Prince Philip is alleging, lads, that you tied it round the lamppost. Listen, the Greeks have always been bad losers. Don't worry about it. Listen, thank you very much indeed. That's the last event. We're going to have a little ceremony, I think, but we just want to say thank you and well done to all of you who have supported the first Lyme Lympics. Right. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hip hip.